Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Alright, let's get some more support. Who's gonna drop a 20 to see the banana animation, or maybe we get another 10 for another Mega Man animation? That'd be great. How about a tip? I don't think we had any tips tonight at all, did we? The $1 from Buckwell is it? Can we get some tips tonight? That'd be nice. Remember, we have hit the goal every single time that I have played American Truck Sim, and we want to keep that going. That's why I've consistently played this game for over 2 months. I think it's been like 3 months now we've been playing it. And we keep getting new stuff, new content and stuff. Buckwell now has unlocked new stuff. I spent a lot of money on the game to get the DLCs. So, as long as people keep showing up, engaging, and supporting with this game, I will keep it in the rotation and keep putting more into it. So please, let's hit that goal. Let's get it going.
Money, money, money. Where's the money?
Brian did a $2 super chat. He says, what's your opinion on people that beg? Well, here's the thing. It depends on your definition of beg. If there's someone who literally is sitting in the street begging for something for nothing, that's one thing. If there's someone who is providing free content to you that you're finding entertaining, and then they ask for a contribution in return because that's the way that they make their living, that's completely different, and that's not begging. So, people that beg, well, it's sad that there are people who have to beg, I feel. It would be nice if we lived in a society where everyone had enough. You didn't have to have people who would have to ask for stuff like that on the street. But that's not the society we live in. For me, when it comes to stuff like that, like, I would prefer to help out people who I know are going to use what I'm going to give them for something good. Like, for example, one time I was in the drive-thru at Taco Bell. This is a true story. It was a few years ago. And a guy rode up on a bicycle. And he didn't necessarily even look like he was poor or anything. He didn't. He literally didn't. But he rode up, and he was in the drive-thru line with me, and he says, hey, man, can you do me a favor? I'm really hungry, and I don't have any money on me. Could you buy me, like, 2 tacos? 2 tacos is what, like $3, $4 at Taco Bell? At least it was then. Who knows what it is now? Now it's probably like $17. But back then, and I'm sitting there, I'm like,
no.
What purpose does this guy have to lie to me? If he's actually hungry, if he wants food, and look at him, I'm buying the food directly for him. I'm literally going to give it to him. He's not asking for money. He's asking for food. So I said, you know what? This is a case, this makes a lot of sense. I did it, and I bought it for him, and I gave him the food, and he was very happy and grateful about it. He said, thank you so very much. And I said, you're welcome. I said, the reason I did that is because I saw that you were going to eat it right here, and you're not lying to me. You're not going to take my money and go run off and do something with it, like do drugs or something. You know, you're actually doing what you said. You're hungry. I appreciate that. I'll help you out.
Keep left.
You know? And so if that's the kind of begging, and it's legit like that, then I don't have a problem with it. But the problem is we live in a society where there's so many deceptive people out there.
Turn left.
That's like me, right? That's like me. I had no actual self-awareness.
You know, sometimes you see these people who are out there and they got a sign and they claim that they need help, but it's like, that's great, but we have programs in place to get help. You realize that, right? Like, there's homeless shelters, there's soup kitchens, there's assistance programs, there's even things that'll give you a free cell phone that'll get you back on your feet, that might even find employment for you. So how do I know that if I give you my money that you're begging for right now, you're not giving me something for the money, you just want me to give you money, you're standing here with a sign, how do I know, right, that this is not gonna be a situation where you're actually pulling a fast one on me? It's actually been proven there's people out there who stand there asking for money and they make a living doing it, and they're actually not destitute. They're just doing it so they don't have to get a job. Pretty bad. It's not common, but it's true. It's actually been proven. So, you know, I would prefer to do it in a way that I know that the money that I'm giving is going to go to something that I want it to go for. So, for example, last year, during Thanksgiving, I gave a donation to my food bank.
silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar.
The food bank stocks food for those who need it. I know the food bank isn't going to take that money and go blow it on something stupid and frivolous or even harmful. They're going to help people who need it. That's where I would like to give my charity stuff too, because that makes more sense, okay? Now, if you're talking about someone like me being an online content creator, literally at no moment ever that I ask for a contribution am I begging.
Wow.
I've already provided you the content. You're here right now on the stream watching said content. Right now, this answer I'm giving you is the content that you so crave, or else you wouldn't be here. So if you like the content, support it. That's not begging. That's asking for contributions for content I've already given you. And by the way, since that's the case, since this isn't me saying, oh, I'm so destitute and I need money for food and stuff, that means that I can spend any contributions that I receive on a stream on anything I want whatsoever, and you have absolutely no say about it, nor can you complain about it, because that's how it works.
Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash. Phil's blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on gin. That's where my money goes every fucking month.
I made about $3,000 freaking dollars on that one stream.
Turn right.
Okay? And that's amazing. And of course, I'm very grateful for that. It's sad that the fans of the guys I collabed with, a lot of them, because I decided not to work with those guys anymore and they were basically turning on me, they've gone away. And it sucks. There were some really good people, right? Like for example, there was 2 or 3 really nice people who come by the streams, talk. They were really good. I don't know why they decided to just not come back when I just disassociated myself from Kino Casino. It sucks. Maybe they just didn't want blowback on them, but it is what it is, right? So anyway, that one stream, I made around 3K. What I want to do, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this anytime soon, I have no idea. Okay? I would like to do a stream where I can make that level of success for myself, where the reason that I did it was because of me, not because I'm collabing with someone because there's extra drama on that particular stream, but because people like me enough that they want to support me to that level. Okay? And I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever happen. It would be nice if it did. I had a chance to do that on my birthday. My birthday stream this year was insane. I made almost $2,000 on my birthday.
Hint, 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 hint.
So anyway, yeah, I would like to, hopefully, at some point in my content creation career, be able to do a stream that's the same level of success, if not more success, than that co-op stream that I did, because that way it would show that I could do it for myself, and it's not just because I was with Kino Casino that I did that much.
You're going too fast.
You know, and again, I've had great streams. My birthday stream this year was insane. It was super duper good, over the top, you know, positive, and I'm appreciative of that. But I want to be able to show that I've got it in me. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know what kind of an event would ever do that. I don't think the Mega Man Marathon I'm doing on Friday is going to do those numbers. You know what I mean? It would have to be something special. I don't know what it would be. We'd have to think about that. Like, well, if I was going to do one big stream that would really bring in the numbers and the support, what in the holy hell would it be? Right?
Tyrone will clap my cheeks.
I don't know. See, for me, the idea is, here's the problem, is that I've been around for so long and I've done so much that there's really not a lot that I think people would be interested in seeing outside of my normal stuff, because I've done so much, right? Like,
how many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
What stream would actually bring in that kind of support and numbers? A crossover stream. If I could do something with Rings of Redemption. If I could actually finally have a grudge match with LTG, that kind of stuff. And that's what sucks, because you're reliant on someone else. And these people, sadly, are just not trustworthy people to work with. I tried. It's like insane work to even get them to budge, to respond. It's a joke. They don't know how to make money. It's pretty sad. You know, it really is. Like, I do wish that I could do those projects because people want them, but I can't do them because those people won't work with me, because they're just like impossible. So instead, I got to try to figure out something to do for myself, and that's a lot harder. Again, when you've been around for 17 years as a creator, realistically, what haven't I done? Right? What haven't I done that I could do that would be something different, that would blow people away and they want to see me, you know, do content of it? I don't know. But again, you have to understand, but I'm not like everyone else, okay? That, sadly, if I try to do things that other creators do, it won't work because of the level of harassment and stalkers that I have. People will always try to ruin stuff for me and mess with it. I can't do certain things. It has to be stuff that's in the confines of safety of my house, my work, you know, stuff here. I can't go do crazy IRL shit. I can't. The moment that I said I was gonna do it, people will go fuck with me and do messed up stuff. I can't be doing that stuff, you know?
Dude, this guy is the biggest coward. Have you ever seen a coward bigger than this guy?
I don't really worry too much anymore when we have a slow day. To be honest, I used to, because you guys gotta, please understand something. I came out of a part of my life here the last, you know, like 5 years ago. I went through a bankruptcy. No exaggeration. I was living like stream to stream. If I made a good amount on stream, I was good for a few days. If I didn't, now I was actually literally saying, what bill do I pay? What can I buy this week when I go to the grocery store? I'm not like that anymore, thankfully, because things are much, much better. But it used to be if I had a bad day, I'd be nervous and freak out. Now, yesterday didn't work out so well, right? Yesterday, I had an $80 stream on the first stream, and I did a $40 stream at night. But I can sit back and be like, you know what? I don't gotta worry, because I know that people are gonna have my back. They're gonna come support my content this week.
I think the pignosis works.
I'm not gonna sit here and freak out and scream about it and cry about it. And it works out. It really does. Like, I feel so much better now because I don't have to worry about, you know, this kind of stuff. I used to have to. Sometimes it was hard to sleep at night during that time of my life, but now that's years in the past. It's in the rear view mirror, right? And I'm very happy for that, and I'm grateful for that, so thank you all.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Yeah, who knows? You know, it's so weird because people say all the time, how successful is actually someone on the internet, and how do you judge it, right? Like, in truth, just so you guys know, and I've said this before, and I know, again, a lot of people don't believe me. There has never been a fake contribution on one of my streams.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
Okay? Never. I've never faked a contribution.
Keep left.
That's why sometimes I don't hit goals. If I was faking contributions, I'd be hitting at goals every fucking stream, okay? I've never done that. I've never view-botted myself. I've never done anything illegitimate when it comes to levels of support at all. Everything you've ever seen on my streams is real, okay?
I'm good at lying.
God's honest truth. So, the thing is, it's so hard to judge how other people are doing. Like, some people talk about Kino Casino, and they're like, well, how successful are those guys really? How much are they actually making? I don't know. You know, how much is real? How much is it? Are all those contributions real? Do they get any chargebacks or anything? I don't know. Are all the views they get real? Do they view bot? You know, people heavily apparently have accused them of view botting. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't, because the thing is, I came in the middle. So I don't even know, like, what kind of viewers they bring or whatever. So I have no idea. But you would think they're making insane money. Like, seriously, you would think, especially for the amount that they work, because they don't work that much, but they still apparently have insane amounts of money. So the bank must be real. I feel like the contributions you see on their streams are probably completely legit, and that the views, even if they're real or not, they're probably still getting credit for them. You keep in mind, they've been in the Kick, or the Twitch, boy, I can't speak, it is Kick. They've been in the Kick partner program for a long time, where you get paid for your views. They're probably making bank just on the views alone, and then they're getting thousands of dollars in contributions every stream. So when people say, yeah, but their content isn't that good. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what their content, if it's good or not. They're making insane money. It doesn't matter if their content's actually good. It depends on if there's an audience for the content or who will pay for it. Everyone says my content sucks ass, but I'm doing good. I'm happy with how I'm doing. So who cares if my content sucks ass? I like it, you like it, and we're doing good, so who cares?
At the
right?
roundabout, take the
All that matters is more money.
first exit.
But it is weird, like, I don't understand how any of it
Exit
works.
now.
Like with LTG, for example,
Keep
right?
left, and then
You're gonna
turn
tell me
left.
that with this guy who supposedly is one of the most hated guys on the internet for the heinous things he said and done, has 3,000 plus legit subs over on Twitch. Something doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And apparently when he streams, it claims that there's like an insane amount of viewers on his streams. And it's like, where are they? If he really has an insane amount of viewers, why don't they talk in his chat? I told you the one clip I ever watched of him streaming, there was no one talking in his chat. It was dead. His chat was completely fucking dead. But it said he had like thousands of viewers. But I don't know if there's any way to really prove anything, honestly, with this stuff. Again, I'm a newcomer to it. The only time that I even see any of it is when these idiot trolls viewbot me, and I have nothing to do with it. You can't stop it. Like, there's no way to stop viewbotting. And you always know they're viewbotting because you see my chat is its normal pace. Yet somehow my stream shoots up all these viewers. I'm not doing that. I'm just fucking streaming. I have nothing to do with it.
By the way, thank you, Only Iced Coffee.
Could it be that people are actually, like, viewbotting these people against their will? Do you think that? Maybe people viewbot, like, Kino Casino and LTG, and they have nothing to do with it either. It could be. I don't know. I try not to buy into all the drama shit. I don't know anything about it. Why would I buy into the drama stuff when I don't know anything about it, you know? I don't know the truth of any of it. I don't know how it works. You would think viewbotting would even make sense because it probably costs more to viewbot than the benefit you would ever get from a viewbot, right? Then again, I don't know. I know nothing about it. I'm so ignorant. The little bit that I dabbled in this drama stuff last year was like so introductory, and I didn't really learn much about it, and I just don't want to learn anything about it, you know?
Pathetic excuse for a content creator if all you do is make drama content or you have to call people out who literally have nothing to do with you just to get drama views. You're a shill, you're a hack, you're a waste of everyone's fucking time, and way to show that you are a relic who is not pertinent anymore because you have to make drama content. People want me to raid LTG on Kick. What is the name of his Kick? I don't even know what it is. What is it? Anyone know? I'll read him. I don't give a shit. It's just low tier God. Oh. It won't let me host. My hosting is grayed out. Let me try to refresh. Oh, now it's not grayed out. It was just a glitch. Okay, host. All right. So I'm going to send you guys over there. Be sure to tell him that I called him a cowardly bitch and say that he has no balls and
I haven't had sex in ages.
he'll never face me because he knows that he will lose. I don't want to play him for money by paying him. I want to play him and turn him into my bitch by beating him in a game. I want him to actually try. What he's saying is that he doesn't want to play me because he just wants the money, and that it doesn't matter if he wins or loses if he gets the money up front. No, I want to prove that I'm better than him. That's why I want to play him for real, so there have to be stakes. He wins money if he wins. He doesn't get anything if he loses. He's a bitch. He's a coward, and he's a fucking scrub and always will be. Have a good night. Go over there and have fun with them, guys.
I really think that he watches too much WWE. Because it feels like, no, I'm not lying, dude. It feels like, it really feels like he tries to make his channel like that, where it's full of drama. It's all drama, so that he can get more views.
Yeah, we're feeding into it right now.
Create controversy
and
to get
we are.
views.
We're
that's me.
Like I said, you still find ways to monetize us after all this time. What?
Yeah, he enjoys that. He lives by that.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. in an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.